Hey guys, Vick here and welcome to another review. Today we are reviewing 3 juices from Grumpy Juice, grumpyjuice.com. 3 juices to review from grumpyjuice.com. So we have got Grumpy Custard, Gingerbread Brule, and we have got Raspberry Doughnut. And I should say about these bottles, I got these really early doors. It's a brand new juice company. I got these really early doors, and the actual bottles have professionally printed labels and look really sweet. This is just a temporary design that they were doing for the ones that they were sending out for review and stuff. Okay, so the business guys, grumpyjuice.com. If you go to the description section, you will see a discount code for 10% off. Pop that in, you get the 10% off, and I'll put it up here actually as well. So that's the discount code. The prices are really good as well. It's £4.50 for 10ml, and you can get 100ml bottles as well for about 24 quid for 100ml, which I think is awesome. What else do I need to tell you? The default mix is 50 VG, 50 PG. But if you, in the customer comments when you make your purchase, if you want more VG or more PG, you can put that in the comments and it will be mixed specifically for you. They don't have a problem with that at all. They can completely customize to your whim. So let's get into it. On the Tesla Vortex TC that I just reviewed just before this, and on the 160 watt TC wooden box mod from Tesla, we have Grumpy Custard. Now, if you've been watching my other reviews, you've probably got a feeling of to what I think about this. This is how much is left of the bottle, and I've only been vaping it 4 days, and that's still using all my other mods and stuff. It is going down fast, so I'll give it a quick vape. Oh, I should say they do it in 0 Nick, 3 mg, 6, 12 and 18 mg, so don't forget that as well. Okay, so this is what it tastes like. Okay, so technically on paper this is a vanilla custard, but to me there's so much more in this. It's a really mature, savoury sort of custard. It's really rich. It's almost got, to me, it's almost got like a hint of cinnamon with it as well. I'm sure it hasn't. I'm sure it's just me being crazy, but it's got a really rich, smooth taste. I really like. This is my new favourite custard to go in a tank by miles. I don't know exactly why, but it's just such a nice all-day vape. I absolutely love this custard. There's times when, I'm going to try and describe the flavour to you. There's times when I'm going to say it's okay, I like it, it's nice. I'm buying more of this juice. I'm getting a 100ml bottle of Grumpy Custard. I can't, and I'll show it you in the next vlog, or when I get it. I can't be straighter than that with you on this one. I adore this custard. Simple as. Love that custard. Next one on the list, trying to keep it all organised here. Raspberry Doughnut. I'll have a quick vape on that. I've got this in the K from V4. Okay, I'm going to be straight and forthright with this one. Not a fan of Raspberry Doughnut. Really hard to pinpoint why as such. I don't think it's very flavoursome to a certain extent. I feel like it's not fruity and fresh enough. I feel like as a raspberry donut, if you imagine a raspberry donut as a big ball with raspberry inside, I feel like you're nibbling around the outside of the donut, but you're not getting that big bite into the donut with all the juicy raspberry. I feel like the raspberry's quite subtle, and I'm getting the sort of bready donut bit too much. I feel like it's not that flavoursome. It's quite muted flavour wise, and I've tried this in a dripper as well, same result. I'm not loving this raspberry donut. It's not unpleasant, it's not unvapable or anything like that. It's just not for me. I think that's probably the fairest way of saying it. Not getting much raspberry. Yeah, no, not for me this one, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe just too subtle. Certainly not really sweet and sickly. It's not really that fruity either. Just not working for me, that one, and I don't know why. That's as straight as I can be about that. He says while still vaping on it. But yeah, I've had it in a dripper as well, and it's not going on for me at all, that one. The third one, whizzing through it. Actually, I'll take this point to say Grumpy Juice is a UK-based company. They're brand new setup, really cool website, grumpyjuice.com. And I've talked about this before, and this does carry sway with me, and extra brownie points as well. Peter, who is behind Grumpy Juice, is a massive part of the UK vaping community. He's a really top fella, very passionate vapor, and he's part of the community. He's a proper vapor. This is a proper vapor making a juice company. This is not a money making thing. This is not, a scheme or a business thing. He loves vaping. He's part of the vaping community, and that does influence my decision when I look at who I want to buy juice from. And Peter is a top fella, and there's no getting around that. So I wanted to make that clear as well. Next one, third one, Gingerbread Brûlée. Gingerbread Brûlée, quite a unique and interesting flavour, which I'm quite excited about. Got it in the K-Fun at the moment, and this is what it's like. Overarching, what I really like about Grumpy Juice's vapes and their flavours, they feel really mature to me. They feel really adult. These are not like sickly sweet in your face flavours. They're really mature, adult, savoury sort of tasting juices. I don't know if I can articulate that well. I'm sure I can't. I never can. But they taste really nice from that perspective. They're all really mature, very vapeable for a long period of time juices. The flavours are really, they're really strong. They're really strong and vapeable. I can't explain what I mean, but I just mean they're not like bubble gum and artificial tasting. They really taste like the thing they're meant to taste like. This one, okay, Gingerbread Brule. This one, I do like this one. It's really nice. It's especially nice in your tanks with your mouth to lung setups, I find. I put it in a sub-ohm clearomizer, and it just felt like it was spoiling it a bit. Gingerbread Brule, you get the caramel and desserty aspect to it, and then you get this really nice gingerbread flavour with it as well. Really mature, very vapeable ginger taste. I've had ginger and cinnamon and desserty type ones before, and they've been incredibly sickly and sugary tasting. This one is like a really nice, well done brulee, really nicely overcooked brulee. And the ginger is just so nice and easy to vape. Really like it. Will I be buying any more of this Gingerbread Brule? I'm not sure. It's one of those that I'll probably vape more for longer and then make a decision on. I do certainly like it, and I have been coming back to this K-Fun again and again, as I always do anyway with this setup. But it is proper, mature, nice, adult tasting, savoury, rich tasting juice. And that sort of typifies all three really. They're not sickly sweet, overpowering or chemically or anything like that. Really nice juice, made with UK ingredients, completely top drawer, top level ingredients at a very reasonable price. Starting to sound like a commercial, but grumpyjuice.com, link in the description, and information about the discount code in the description as well. And it's a permanent discount code as well, guys, so excuse me, that will always be available. If you're watching this in a month's time, 2 months time, that code should still work. So there you go, Grumpy Juice. Really like it. I'm gonna vape out on my favourite by a long way. Really adore this juice. Grumpy Custard, really love this. I've been vaping Vick. Loads more reviews to come. See you soon.